Is it working this time? At least my audio is being captured right now, but game. Always takes a little bit for it to kick in, it seems. Wait for that feedback through. Because that is weird. There we go. Now I've confirmed. Now I've confirmed that the game's coming through. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Seacrest County. It feels like half an eternity since I've played this game. But we're finally back to some Hot Pursuit. Now, for those of you who don't remember, I last left off unlocking the supercar category for both cops and racers. So what I want to do today is knock out all the races and pursuits and all the other challenges in between for both the racers and the cops for the supercar category. And another thing I want to preface is this is my favorite tier in the game just because of how various the cars are. How much variety there is. Anyways, enough of me yapping about it. Let's actually hop into a race. And you know what? Because I'm a cop, well, used to be, I am going to start off with the police side. Oh wow, look at this. Well, this is a bit embarrassing now, isn't it? First challenge of the episode, and it's not even the tier that I was anticipating. Oh well. That'll give me an opportunity to at least try one of the new vehicles that I have in this tier. I think... You know what, I'm gonna go with the Lancer this time. To be honest, all the police cars in the tier... Heck, all the police cars... I was gonna say all the police cars in Tier 1 look badass, but hell, all the police cars in this game look good to some degree.
Confirmed. Suspect is exceeding all posted limits. Requesting assistance. Confirmed, Patrol. Interceptor unit.
And I can actually see a Lancer Eagle
Interceptor unit. Proceed with caution.
It would almost be perfect for the role, since it's fast and it has 4 doors. I know there's a shortcut or an alternate route. Yep, I knew it. He was gonna go down there.
Suspect is headed onto the waterfall trail.
Just had a little bit of intuition there. A little bit of that. See, this I don't really like this alternate route because there's so many rocks down there. It's easy to get stuck. Easy to crash. Now that my pursuit tech is all up and running.
Roger that, 1073 approved. Roadblock unit.
Oh, come on, that is cheap. That was a double spike strip. Double spike strip and a jam. You just had to rub it in, didn't you? Get back. I may be jammed, but I'm not done. I may be in a bit of a jam, but I ain't finished with you! I was gonna try to EMP roadblock this guy, but that strategy's out the window now, ain't it? Might as well summon the helicopter. Wow, I side-slammed the dude with like no damage.
Weapon systems are down. Suspect is using a jammer.
And he did there as well. Go figure.
Suspect is headed off road.
He's predicting what my helicopter.
Roadblock in position ahead.
He's going. No, we completely missed the helicopter
Suspect has
strip.
evaded the spike strip.
No! Bro, this AI racer right here, he's smart. He knows exactly. It seems like he knows exactly. I'm sorry, I shouldn't assume. It knows exactly.
Suspect last seen on Eagle Crest.
Roger that. Aerial pursuit.
It knows exactly what I was going to try to do there. Need to get up close.
Roadblock patrol units on scene. Let me know where you want them.
Please, if I swear, jam.
Tunnel. Heading ground.
There ain't no tunnel up here. I thought helicopters would be able to reach up here.
Driver involved in a 1050 with police roadblock. All units move in.
No.
Evaded acquiring target lock.
No. That juke though. That dodging though.
I've made contact. He has sustained some damage.
I thought it was done for. No way I'm gonna get killed. Where the heck's my helicopter?
All units, local EMPs are authorized for use.
Lock on.
Bikes on the road. All units proceed with caution.
The target systems are overloaded. All units moving for the arrest.
Gotta give one little love tap.
That's confirmed. Your
And
roadblock is in
so-
position.
Almost got you. Yeah!
The suspects are now under arrest. Bring them for processing.
That was brutal for both me and him. I didn't expect that one to be as much of a challenge as it was, but it was. I am gonna go back and do this one again, though, because I want to get all three of these. Oh, great. We get the worst of the exotics. I still stand by that remark, by the way. I don't like this car. I mean, I like the newer Bentley Continentals, but this one, it doesn't strike the right chord with me. Let's see what happens if I do this in the Dodge. Probably not going to be better at dodging since this thing is a heavy boat on wheels. But who knows? Maybe its tankiness and its speed and nitrous will get me closer to victory.
Confirmed. Suspect is exceeding all posted limits. Requesting assistance.
Confirm, patrol. Interceptor unit en route. Engaging interceptor unit. Proceed with caution.
By the way, this one is definitely used as a police car. Except they've slowly started to be... These ones have slowly started to be phased out in favor of, like, you know, newer Dodge Chargers. Yep, I knew it.
Suspect is headed onto the waterfall trail.
Can I not butcher this in rocks? Oh!
Contact.
Grave mistake right there.
EMP activated.
Grave
Target
mistake.
locked. EMP has
No!
missed the target. EMP has missed the target. All
He was
units,
right
all units,
alongside
continue
me.
to
I should have just slowed down there.
A roadblock is deployed directly ahead of you.
Okay, I'm already doing miles and miles better than I did before.
Air support request received. Moving in under position.
Weapons disabled. You are on your own until we can get back online.
Suspect has sustained heavy damage. He can't...
That was way easier than last time. Maybe I should have used the dodge,
Apprehended. All
because
units stand down.
that might have been... That was fast. Might have been my fastest interceptor run so far. But seriously, after I, like, hit him, after he made a mistake in the canyon or wherever that was, in the cave, he just, mistake after mistake. It was just... Alright. Go on to... Oh, I want to do that after these. First, I want to get the atmosphere a little bit. There we go. Great, I see that I have an add-on right now. Alright, I'll wait a bit. Because this car that I'm about to go in is really something. I would say it's the best car in the game if the McLaren F1 didn't exist, but it's still a pretty close second. I hope all y'all are doing well tonight. Me, I don't know. I've just been tired this past week. Trying to prep for exams and all that, because they are this week. A lot of my time's been taken up. And now that I actually have exams, a bunch of free time that I don't have to use on homework, if I have to make a choice, either do content creation or study for it. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to take more so the latter. Anyways, now that the ad's over, let's engage in a little bit of rocket science. Like I said, I think this car is the second best hypercar in the game. Has almost everything going for it except relatively low top speed and very weak durability. Just flew on it. Badass. Wait till you see it in the ultimate in person. You'll love it. Also, I gotta say this. For being a rear-wheel drive, V8-powered vehicle, it sure accelerates fast, even without nitrous. Really wouldn't expect that from a car with that kind of power. Of course, with nitrous, it's absolutely busted. Alright. This ain't gonna be a perfect run, folks. That much is certain. As long as we make it through to the end, that's all that counts. Almost. That traffic car threw a wrench in the mix there. Screwed up depth perception. Not paying attention to the map. It's where obstacles are is also not helping that much. on, you can do this. We're almost at the end. Yes! We might have choked hard there at the start, but we still managed to get a goal on us. What's our new ride here? Oh, yes! One of my favorites right here. I mean, if you saw me playing Forza Horizon 5, you'll know. Looks like we got two different hot pursuit missions. One is a cop, one is a racer. This one we get to use the ambulance car, as I like to call it, because, I don't know. This car in this livery just gives me ambulance vibes. The question is, will it be able to keep up? Will this turbocharged... Yeah, this turbocharged sedan, will it be able to keep up with 200 mile an hour supercars? Let's see. Okay, well, it's already topping out at over 200. Whoa! Talk about collateral damage right there. Get out with... Bro. I tried to take him down, but nah. It wasn't enough. Instead, I went kissing the side barrier.
All units, roadblock in position ahead.
Nailed some... Whoa! Please tell me that was a double. Please tell me that was a double bust there. I only got one there. Oh, well.
EMP activated, acquiring target lock. EMP has missed the target.
Are you kidding?
EMP has missed the target. All units can...
I have no words for this. He crashed out while I was trying to EMP him. Thanks for that. You know what? Get back. Get back. You're gonna pay for that. No one messes with the SCP. Especially after they dish out that kind of BS. You want some too? I'm actually gonna pause for a moment and flip that. Because that is worthy of flipping. Alright, clip finished. Now let's get back into this. That was pretty funny though, I'm not gonna lie. I might have raged out a little bit there, but it was still pretty funny to watch. Oh, this is gonna be easy EMP bust this time. As long as he doesn't crash into it. Yep. No traffic to save you this time.
Roger that, 10.
Merciless. I almost had you. Alright. Oh, please send him over the side. Please send him over the side. Oh ho ho ho! Brutal!
The suspects are now under arrest. Bring them in for processing.
Yeah, guys, this is perfectly legal police activity here. Totally not breaking any laws myself. Man, I'm surprised just how many clip-worthy moments I had. I have a feeling that this game is going to be very, very clip-worthy. Very clippable. Got a new promotion and a new ride. Let's see what it is. Okay, first... No! An equipment upgrade. Level 3 road.
SCPD closed the gap on speed racers, delivering the most effective and most expensive obstructions. Porsche Cayenne turbos now deployed to add spice to your roadblock. Roadblocks of the SCPD in association with Porsche.
Wait a minute, didn't I already have those? Maybe it's because I got them in multiplayer first that it didn't show. It didn't show this. It didn't show until I actually used them in the campaign. The single player, I mean. Anyways, time to have fun up in Eagle Crest. I remember this race and I love it. It's a question. Which one do I go with Super Snake? You know what? Nah. I am... Yeah, I'll use the guy armor. Just because the white that this thing has on stock, it suits Seacrest very well. I just noticed this. I remember this. All my opponents here, besides the cops, all the opponent racers are driving convertibles. Are you sure that's a good idea to do up in the mountains where it's likely blistering cold? Oh, and there's a whiteout squadron DVS just waiting for us. Yeah, good luck trying to catch me. This is one of the faster supercars.
Approved. EMPs are authorized for use.
Handling on this thing is a bit stiffer than I remember, but I still think it's very, very good.
EMP activated, acquiring target lock.
My way through that. Yeah, the handling on this car is still not as good. Wait there. Oh! No. Bruh. I'm getting slammed from everywhere right now. I was trying to... Hell no. You can stop yours. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do there. Like,
Unit down. Repeat, unit is down.
like before, I was able to go so fast. I was going so fast in like some of my spotlight videos that I was actually able to knock off that car that was waiting there on the cliff. I guess this time they decided, nah, he's done that enough. Let's just have the police car tank the head. Oh, there's another one just waiting there. That one I couldn't see. He blended in with the white. He blended in with the snow!
Are you monitoring this? This guy's doing a lot of damage.
I'm doing more damage to my own car than... I'm doing more damage to my car than to public property. I take that back. Oh, no. You know, that's something else I hate about the cutscenes in this game is like... I see what you're trying to do. And it's not gonna happen. It's like, it locks the... It puts the car on autopilot, essentially. And you're not able to steer at all. Wait a minute, I thought I had a jammer active. How are you able to... Okay, I was gonna say... It almost seemed like the dude disabled my EMP by destroying that spike strip. Yeah, how do you like the taste of your own medicine? You dropped that thing way too close. So I'm not letting that slide. Wait a minute. Those are level 2 roadblocks? Okay. So it seems like level 2s are half Shelby's and half Chaos.
Pursuit of a silver Lamborghini. Suspect is resisting arrest.
Or Cheyennes. Oh, that was not... Sorry about that, buddy, but you were in the way. This time. Oh, great. Level 2 engaging. Oh, did I spike him? I think I dropped the spike right on top of him. Alright, I'm gonna do the dogfighting first. Let him pass. No! Level 1 spike. Being dropped from that helicopter. Oh no you don't. Oh no you don't! I have no more spike strips to do, so... The only way I'll be able to take these guys out is by side slamming them or getting them in front of me so I can EMP them. So I have one jammer left.
All units heads up. I'm gonna disable this car.
Sorry, were you... Did you mean your own car, or were you talking about one of your allies' cars? Uh-oh. No. Right behind me. I had like the entire swarm on my tail that time. But that is a fun race right there. I'm definitely... When I'm doing this off-cam, or when I need to grind for some of the later levels, I'll definitely be coming back to this race. What's the new car? Please be something good? How fitting. How fitting, because we completed that last race with the regular Gallardo, and now we get the Gallardo Spider, which... It's a convertible Lamborghini Gallardo, so there's nothing to hate about it. At least from my point of view. We get 3 racer ones. Ultimately, let's ultimately open. Oh, we actually get 2 of these here. Well, you know what? I'm gonna get the boring one out of the way first. Or, I'm sorry, the more painful one out of the way first. Because I am not a fan... If you know me, you know I'm not a fan of rapid deployment missions. They're pain. I will say, though, I like this car from a design standpoint. Maybe not so much from a driving standpoint, but it's definitely a
require assistance on Eagle Crest Road.
Especially with this whiteout squadron.
Interceptor unit on scene. Stand down.
I ain't standing down. How would you tell your own interceptor unit to stand down? Are they suggesting that I'm a rogue unit right now? That would actually be pretty... That'd be pretty badass. Or maybe that's just some sort of hidden line. Actually doing decently well in this one. Of course, as soon as I say that, no! I saw that happening, and I went into it anyway. And my front is just messed up. I love this, like I said, I like this car, but I am not a fan of how this thing drives in the game. The handling is just... feels incredibly stiff. Acceleration and nitrous might be alright, but its top speed and handling is... not a big fan of that. Makes dodging oncoming and incoming traffic far more difficult than with any of the other hypercars. Even the Bugatti Veyron. It may seem a little bit biased of me to say that because the Bugatti Veyron is one of my favorite cars of all time. Even that car handles better than this. It just feels a lot easier to control. Like, the steering response on this thing is slow. It loses quite a bit of speed when it drifts. It's just... It's your starter car in the hypercar tier for a reason. And it's because it's not really all that good. I mean, of course you can make it work. But it's just easier to use the other options that are given to you. That is stopped right there. Alright. We got this one over with. What did we get for our report? Okay. This one looks alright. I can also see that one becoming a police car in real life. Alright, I'll do the duel next. Right now, I want to do another time trial review. We had to go back in the fighter jet Lamborghini, but this time as a racer and as a roadster. And we're amazingly almost halfway unlocking this car. Insane. Especially when you consider that its non-convertible counterpart is like one of the last cars that you bought as a racer. But it doesn't matter, roadster or coupe. This is one of, if not the best, exotic cars in the game. Okay, I might not be doing the best job of displaying that, but this car accelerates fast, it's powerful nitrous, it drifted through that 180. Would it be a 180? It drifted through that spiral curve with little issue, aside from like crap driving skills. And top speed, honestly, not bad for it. Comparable to, you know, yes, 177. Effortless, smooth water right there. I mean, this car, it just drifts. For being an all-wheel drive car, I mean, of course, this is a brake-to-drift game, but it just handles incredibly smooth. I'm looking forward to when I unlock this car as both a racer and a cop. I mean, it is the car that my karma is based off of. And no new ride this time. Oh well. Can't win at everything, I suppose. Oh. Got another hot pursuit here. And looks like, yep, this is the one with the 959, which... It might not be my... Okay, it is one of my favorite Porsches.
The Porsche 959, with its electronically controlled all-wheel drive, was originally conceived as
one of my favorite.
car.
It's one of my favorite Porsches, and this livery just...
by homologation regulations that required
it just
a minimum
pops.
of 200 street
It's just
units to be built.
So much so that they brought it back and Unbound as one of the
production car with a top speed of 197.
Just that silver and blue, just the straight blue lights on top. We are about to turn it up. I would play anecdotes to turn it up for this, but I don't feel like changing my music right now. I'll let it do it by itself.
Contact. Dispatch, I don't think he'll be troubling us again.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why the 911 Speedster is one of the worst cars in the tier. I didn't realize just how many... Oh. I was looking off screen and I didn't realize there were spikes right in front of me. I didn't realize that just how many EMPs and spikes you have in this mission. Come on, helicopter. Come on, chopper. You're not getting me that time. You're not getting me this time. No.
Aerial pursuit hit confirmed. Target immobilized.
You almost had me there. Thankfully, so far, I haven't gotten spiked by my own helicopters. Which, that has happened to me way back in my old days of playing this game. Trust me, it is one of the worst feelings. Getting harmed by your own pursuit tech is just... It is a massive slap in the face! Nice try with that.
Deactivated, acquiring target lock.
Oh, no. They're learning! They saw me drop a spike on someone about to EMP me. And they figured, hey, it's a good trick. Alright. No! No.
Suspect has missed the spike strip. Suspect has missed the
Well, at
spike
least I
strip.
crashed into
Next
traffic
time over.
and not got, and didn't get hit by an EMP. I'm pretty sure the EMP did done more damage than me hitting the traffic. This guy's out of commission. Might as well call my next helicopter.
Roger that. 10-1 received. Turns pursuit unit, you're clear to engage.
I might as well just be liberal with my pursuit tech at this point. I have 4 EMPs and 4 spikes.
All units, local EMPs are now authorized for use. Repeat, EMPs are a go.
Would also try to avoid hitting traffic.
This is aerial pursuit. Hit confirmed. Suspect immobilized.
Please tell me I... No! I missed! I would have thought autopilot would have... Auto driver would have actually, you know, let me hit him. I guess not. I didn't actually mean to drop that on the GTR, more so the SL65, but hey, he hit it first.
Spike strips are now authorized over.
I also saw that I got a helicopter.
Target has entered the tunnel.
Don't worry, I got him in the tunnel.
Pursuit is headed onto Lakeside Avenue.
So, let's knock them out. Oh, they're all on low health now.
One vehicle is taking damage.
I have to knock all 3 of them out before they cross. Uh-oh. No!
Ticket has been issued. That's my 50th ticket today.
Oh my goodness. He hit me with a spike strip just as I managed to bust him.
All units, listen systems are down. Suspect is using a jammer.
We're almost there, folks. No. Don't go to the spikes. One more hit and I would have been done. Alright. 1 to go. No, don't go into there. Oh, yes. Well, I was honestly hoping I'd send him out over the end, but that was still pretty
Suspects
clean.
are now under arrest. Bring them to processing.
Now, I'm pretty sure... Oh my... 4 rewards from that. 4? Wow. That one gave me a lot of bounty. 6 rewards. 6! Well, I'm actually pretty sure... I'm pretty sure it's, like, 2 to 3 of them are the upgrades for the car. 2 to 3 of them are upgrades for pursuit tech. But hey, still worth celebrating. Congratulations, officer. You have been promoted. What rank am I now? Rollman 3. Equipment upgrade. Level 2 helicopter.
SVPD, air support unit update.
Ah, we get a blue helicopter
Can now
now.
track pursuit targets even when using tunnels. Time on station increase to support multiple spike strip drops.
Okay, so they won't just bug out on us as soon as the target enters a tunnel. That's good. That's great. Level 2 MP.
Engineering the future of speed enforcement. Using an explosively pumped flux compression generator to fire military-grade electromagnetic blasts 2 times faster than currently deployed technology. This unit is taking our existing NNEMP generator technology to the next level.
Love those cinematics. They're just so badass. Okay, so 4 of these were not for
Engineering the
parts.
future of speed enforcement. Introducing the Shredder. 50% wider, 30% longer, no moving parts. Deployed in less than 5 seconds. Now equipped on all SCPD interceptor units.
So now we get better spike strips as well. And we get the 959. Well, I'll definitely be using this. What's our other vehicle? Lago. This is another great car right here. Because, yeah, they're right. Be assured, because that car is a fighter. Alright, I said I'd be doing racing stripes next. So I will be. And wouldn't you know, the other car that I could do this match with, it requires over 1 million bounty from here for me to unlock. Hope the Shelby Super Snake will be able to
The Super
do the
Snake is
work
a package offered by Shelby to enhance the power and looks of the...
Not gonna lie, this Mustang is pretty badass. I generally like the generation after this Mustang because that was the generation I grew up with, but this one, not gonna lie, it might just be my second favorite. What in it? Trying to figure out who wins this one. Raw power or cornering? Unfortunately, the Shelby is better at cornering than some of you might think. Granted, when it does corner, there is a lot of screen shaking. At least on my end. You see that? That body was moving from side to side there. Probably one of the most underrated supercars in the game, to be honest. It has so much going for it. Pretty good top speed. Absolutely devastating acceleration. Powerful nitrous boost. Pretty durable. And if you could put up with the overseer tendency this thing has, and the fact that it makes your screen shake incredibly violently, like there's a 2.0 earthquake wherever it drives. This car is one of the best in the supercar category. Maybe not the best off-road, but it is still one of the best for the supercars. I thought Lamborghini drivers were more were more conservative about how they drove their cars, that they didn't want to damage them. Oh, wait, no, those are Ferrari drivers. I take it back. Y'all are like Ferrari drivers, but a hell of a lot more aggressive. Not gonna lie. And anyone who drives that kind of car, they wouldn't want it to get damaged, period. Unless you live in Seacrest County, where you're not just driving a car, you're driving a weapon. A weapon in vehicular warfare. Still got quite a ways to go. Gyro could very well catch up with me, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh. Of course, as soon as I say that, I eat ass into a wall. Come on. Jump. Cover. I have no NOS left! Oh, come on. It's funny. One mistake can end up costing you the entire race. No, I'm not gonna let it come to that. I made one mistake before and it nearly crushed me. I'm not gonna let that be an end-all be-all. Gonna keep my mouth shut now because the other driver, he went head on and into traffic. That might not have been the best run, but at least I recovered. What are... Oh, one of them getting raised for one. Oh, wow, we got our first hypercar already. CCX. I was just bagging on this car earlier, but you know what? Not gonna complain about unlocking it. A new car is a new car. Okay, now I'm finally gonna get some supercar action. Yes. Okay, I got some before with the. I got some before when I was using the 959. Switch it up. You know what? I'm just gonna use one of these two cars, even though I don't think either of them are particularly. And by the way, one thing I want to point out about the SLS here,
It's hard to say.
it does not work.
Racing the most.
Okay, I'm just gonna go out and say this after. The SLS, with the police configuration that it has in this game, it would not work. Because you see those, I'm not sure if you saw, those police light bars, they would prevent its doors from being open.
Officers in pursuit of a green Lamborghini on West Beach Freeway.
You'll be able to see better once we actually get into the race. Arms start getting intercepted.
Affirmative, officer. Interceptor assistance is en route to your location. Interceptor, multiple EMT units were stolen in the raid. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, see, the door wouldn't be able to open because they open up from the side like hallways.
A roadblock is deployed directly ahead of you.
Oh no, you don't. Honestly, now looking at it, the acceleration on this car isn't bad. It's just the handling. I don't know. And its top speed, nothing to write home about. I will say though, it is a pretty good tank if you want to go in.
Officers have the suspect in custody.
If you want to try to
Testing is
last
over.
as long. If you want to last long in the most wanted round, this is a car to do it with. But in which case, I'd say just wait until you get the Corvette Z7, Z06. Just wait until you get the Corvette Z06 because that car is better in every way. Maybe less tanky, but has a lot better stats overall. Alright, the W. Now we get the Super Snake as a cop vehicle. That'll give us a little bit of variety for the Snake in cop suit that we have coming up. Oh, there's only one left. I didn't expect this to go by so quick. Alright, I'll do this time trial real quick. Oh man. I only have 3 options of cars that I can use for this. And the next one ate for another 180 or so down. Get to drive this thing again. I kind of like the DBS, but it's not exactly my favorite Aston car. That would go to the Vantage, the V12 Vantage. And all its variants. Silver on this thing. Crystal clean, baby. Crystal clean. That was a clean dodge right there. Wow, this is actually a pretty... Yeah, this... If I remember correctly, this is a pretty short time trial. I'd be able to grind this one off camera to unlock everything. If I really wanted to. What happened to Super Racing games? I was trying to replicate the drift because I knew that was going to happen, but I went in the opposite direction. That was kind of goofy. Oh, now we get the Murcielago as a racer vehicle. That car, I might have underranked it a little bit when I did the exotics from worst to best. Snake pit. And since I already used the Super Snake as a racer vehicle, I'm gonna use this. I don't like this car either, if I'm being completely honest. Just the looks of it, the engine sound, how it drives, it's just, really don't like this one. This Viper probably has some fans out there, it's just not my style. Not in the slightest.
All units, we have a high priority situation on Rockingham Road.
Get this over with. I don't want to be stuck in this car for too long. I for real thought that I wrecked there because of that cutscene.
Look out, spike strip!
Just gonna lock on the Super Snake. Very quick thinking.
You're clear for 1067. I repeat, spike strips are now authorized over.
Yeah, I have 10 spike strips for this, so...
EMP lock signal.
Wait a minute, how's this... Yeah, no. Back off of that. I'm not sure how you got an EMP lock onto me when you weren't even on the same plane as me. I didn't land a hit there. No, don't you dare try and sandwich. I ain't an idiot sandwich. I am in fact a smart ass sandwich.
I've made contact. My vehicle has taken damage. Suspect has released a spike strip. All officers, be on guard.
If only I got him earlier, it would have been a badass slam.
State is headed onto Lakeside Avenue.
And as far as... It's not bad, but it's just mid. You can make it work, but I just don't really like it.
Monitoring spike strip release in your area.
Oh, no, you don't.
Spike strip has failed to slow the target.
Oh, that was a brutality right there. Who's gonna get it? Man, that Shelby Mustang is not getting it.
All units, you're clear to use spike strips. I repeat, spike.
But honestly, neither is his biker buddy either. Almost had it. Come a little closer. See what screwed up depth perception does to someone? You think you can hit something, but you're, of course, miles off. Please hit it. No. I wasn't talking to my own car, I was talking to the enemy. I was talking to the racers. There we go! That was a clean hit right there.
All units, you are cleared to use spike.
Alright, now time to bully the crap out of this bloke. I would turn around and try and hit him, but we all know that's not gonna happen. I am just gonna slow down and... No! Oh, I was way too slow there. I was gonna try to drop a spike on him while he's trying to speed by me, but nope. Guess that didn't work. No, 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 no. That was some cheap placement right there. Nope. Thought I had it.
Suspect has evaded the spike strip. Repeat, suspect.
He ain't evading that, though. Get slammed into the rocks. Oh!
Suspect vehicles have been stopped. Good job, officer.
Well, we definitely interrupted someone's picnic there because... Jeez. Right in front of the camera, too. See, that's what I love about this game. Just those badass bus cams. You can't get that in any other Need for Speed. New vehicle looks good. What's it gonna be? The M3. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, we unlocked this as a racer vehicle. I was confused though, because why did we unlock this so late compared to the racer vehicle? New equipment. New equipment.
The cops are onto us at every level, but there is one area where they can't match us. Speed. Your cars are being fitted with the latest speed enhancement, the turbo system. Activate the turbo, and within seconds, the system will engage and give your car a rocket-powered kick of acceleration and speed. The system is very volatile, so you can only attempt a limited number of launches during the race. Good luck.
That's one thing I want to know, is like, how the heck is the turbo system in this game supposed to work? I mean, of course, as far as most people know, it's just Seacrest. It's just Seacrest witchcraft. It just works. But I think here's my theory. Like, you know how nitrous works. You inject it into the engine, it's basically pressurized oxygen in a bottle that increases the oxygen intake for the car, thus generating more horsepower. For the turbo, I think they've injected into both the engine and the turbocharger, or supercharger, depending on what the car has, and then that gives an exponentially more powerful boost than just standard nitrous. Anyways, enough theorizing. Let's actually get into the racing. With one of my favorite hot pursuits in the game, because it's all Gallardos. Every single variant in this race.
Central requesting permission to release its spike strip.
Confirmed. Spike strips are authorized for use.
Too bad I don't have any. I only have, like, passive pursuit tech. Nothing, like, that I can use as rockets. That was a pretty big, level 3 roadblock. That was a pretty big pileup! No! I just missed. See what screwed up depth perception does to a person?
Spike strip deployed. We are showing spike strip deployed at your location.
In pursuit of a Lamborghini Gallardo Spider.
You're in pursuit of multiple Lamborghini Gallardos at this point. I'm the only spider in the race, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be difficult to tell who's who. Except for that guy. Apparently he got knocked out. He should be an easy arrest. Alright, I know there's a massive straightaway coming up. That's the opportunity that I'm going to use.
Pursuit is headed on the 3 Points Road.
Now we have... Now the entire Gallardo squad is... Yeah, if you could catch me... See ya! Woo! Man, that was shockingly short. Of course, it's probably only a level 1 turbo system, so can't expect it to last the entire race. It's still mildly disappointing.
Turbo boost available.
So there's another straightaway. Oh no! Well, perfect opportunity to jam them suckers. Oh no 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 no! 10 out of 10 track. 10 out of 10 traffic placement there, game. 10 out of 10. No, 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 no! Bruh! You know, sometimes the game just knows when to screw you. Exodus activated a turbo. What should we do? Oh, how about we place a roadblock right in front of it? That's perfectly fair.
Turbo boost system online.
Good, 'cause I'm gonna... Yeah. How does that feel? That's what you get for canceling out my turbo. Yeah, I'm not in the mood, so I'm just gonna wreck everyone in my path. No, 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 no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. And these guys are being merciless, so you know what? I'll be merciless back to them. You won't get me alive!
Wrecker is en route.
I thought I was gonna lose this one. No, 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 no. Don't you do any funny business now. I want... Bruh. Okay, well, I'm definitely doing that one again, but that was still pretty fun. Oh. I do get one reward for this. And that is an equipment upgrade. I'll music real quick so y'all can listen to this.
Hudson Tech. Cutting-edge aftermarket automotive technology. Harnessing the latest developments in jamming technology, the Hudson Tech Sweeper jams multiple frequencies in succession, rendering a wide range of speed enforcement devices useless.
So hopefully that means longer range and duration. Alright, I'm gonna use the spider again for this. Might have lost, but not really that big of a deal to me.
To add to the already exhilarating performance and handling characteristics of the Gia...
They were not about to just mispronounce the Gallardo's name. They were about to pronounce it Gallardo. Okay, Gallardo. It might be easy to mispronounce that one, actually. Gallardo, Gallardo. There's just multiple ways to say it, I guess. Alright. No more playing around this time. I got it.
Central requesting permission to release the spike strip.
Confirmed. Spike strips are authorized for use.
They weren't kidding.
I'm putting together units
If that's how it's gonna be, so
maintain current route.
two can play at that game. Doing way better than last time. Fingers crossed.
Pursuit is headed onto 3 Points Road.
I hope it's correct. That doesn't matter because it's turbo time, baby. Oi! Double whammy right there.
It's not pulling over. I'll have to use force.
It's turbo time, baby.
Approved. EMPs are authorized.
Please use it on.
Suspect has left completed a 3 reading a disruption.
I'm not risking it. No way.
Turbo boost system online.
Oh, no.
Suspect has failed to move. Target sensing is still on the ground. All units, clear to detect.
There. Whoa! I actually wasn't expecting to completely bypass that roadblock. Now I can definitively say that this run is going way better than the last.
Pursuit is headed onto Hope Canyon Freeway.
I just gotta stay here.
Turbo boost available.
Nail him again here. It definitely seemed like my turbo duration was wrong for that time. Maybe I just got another big board. Please don't blow up. I know one time I did this race. There was.
EMP activated, acquiring target.
Oh no, you're not. You're not getting me before I cross that finish line. What are our equipment upgraded? Yep, as I suspected. Level 2 turbo has been
Hut. Cutting-edge aftermarket automotive technology. Whatever supercar you drive, there's always a time you need an extra gear. Using our latest turbo drive technology to deliver an on-demand injection of awesome power to get you out of any delicate speed enforcement situations.
Okay, now we got the SLS for the for the Supercar series. It's alright, I guess, but that's not the Mercedes I'm looking for. That one's gonna come way later. This is another case where we have... No, we don't. Okay, I see the deal here. Another opportunity to unlock a retro ride. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to even this out a little bit. Do this race here for 911 to unlock it out. I know I didn't really make a ranking series. I didn't really make a ranking video for the sports car category. But I would definitely say that the turbo here is probably the best. Extremely well balanced. Good mix of everything.
Confirmed. Spike strips are authorized for use. Consider left the road and is heading towards the construction tunnel.
Central requesting permission to launch an EMP.
You won't get the chance. Either you're not gonna...
Authorized for use. EMP activated. Unit 3 leading a disruption to the communication system. Please confirm your command.
Yeah, he was right behind me, so there's no way I'm gonna dodge this. Had to drop a jammer.
Monitoring spike.
Get back. That's where you belong. Behind the pack.
Extra bundling.
I'm putting together units ahead of your position. Maintain current route. All units, roadblock officers ready and
Hard to see a gap! Okay, well there was. It was very difficult to see. Turbo time. Whoa! Okay. Sparks fly there.
Turbo boost system online.
suspect is headed off-road. All units, listen for
Not
turbo
letting that
down.
happen. Oh, there's a Lance. Waiting for me. Sitting there waiting for me. Thought I would have knocked that Thought I could have knocked that Crown Vic out. Nope. I guess not. The officer, I respect that ride that you're driving, but is all this really necessary? You made that one necessary.
Got a major wreck here. Close to the emergency crews.
Scanning and contact. ETA 15 minutes.
We just lost it.
I know that helicopter's gonna spawn in. That one's black, so I know it's a level 3. Yep.
Spike strip has failed to probe target.
Sooner or later, I'll get level 3 helicopters as well. Now, I have to dodge them rather than blow them. Good luck following me through that. Oh, no, 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 no. Bruh. Come on, come on, come on. No! Damn it! One stinking roadblock cost me this. No, it didn't cost me entirely. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, do your thing, go faster, go faster! Oh! The cops actually helped me that one. The cops actually helped me win that one! Speechless. Speechless right there. Got 2 new rewards for that. Pause my music. Because I know one of them is a Pursuit Tech upgrade. Has to be. Yep, equipment upgrade. Level 3 EMPs? I didn't think I used them that much.
Cutting-edge aftermarket automotive technology. Years of research in the K project brings the 3rd generation of mobile NNEMP. Delivering 100 times more electrical impact than a lightning strike, this generator provides the ultimate electromagnetic stopping force. Developed in parallel with the military, new lock-on algorithms deliver 75% faster target acquisition.
Yeah, that's the kind of armament that I have inside my arms right now. That's the kind of EMP that I'm gonna be. That's the kind of EMP that I can deploy. Oh, I actually get 2 new rides here. Oh, yes, baby. The fragile but agile speed demon. Man, when I can use the exotic cars, I'm definitely gonna be using that one. Not just because it was in the NFS movie, but because that car is just all kinds of badass. Both of these are... Let's do this one first. Why not? I'll do this one first. Of the Sheriff's Department cars, this one is probably my favorite. Either this one or the Corvette 01.
Suspect sighted on Foxglare Pass driving erratically in a Ford Shelby. Engage in pursuit. Command Central has approved SCPD airborne assistance.
Don't I all? No,
Use
I
the
don't
aerial
always
support
have.
unit to keep your target from escaping.
Shelby versus Shelby. As it should be.
Negative 32 units, you're clear to engage, over.
All units need to be activated, acquiring target lock.
You're not going to turbo away from this one! No! Dude!
EMP has missed the target. EMP has missed the target.
Right before
All units-
I would
all
have
units
landed the
continue
hit.
pursuit over.
My eyes suddenly itch.
Spike strip has failed to slow. The target suspect is still on the run.
Now I'm 1 EMP in the hole.
immobilized.
Yeah! No, I would have thought that would be enough to take him out. Alright. This next hit's about to take you out. Close distance across the board. Oh no. That might have worked before, but not this time. Boom. Oh! And to add insult to injury, that slam at the end. Bro deserved it, I'll be completely honest. Spiking me right before my EMP was gonna hit. What car is it gonna be this time? By place. Honestly, not a fan of this one either, but, you know. I'll use it at least once per camera. Oh, never mind. We have 4. Well, I'll actually have to get some eye drops. Allergies are starting to get to me, so I'll be back in a moment, guys. See you in a bit. Now, which one of these should I do? Well, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna do this one, because it says the Lamborghini Countach, and I know, if I remember correctly, this is gonna be like the 959, where if I beat the mission, I'm gonna unlock this sucker. It might not be like one of my favorites for like police cars in this game, but it's certainly a good looking. I say that because like the lights on it, not really a fan of them.
Suspect is driving aggressively. Interceptor unit on scene. Standing
Definitely
out.
prefer the modern police lights. I mean, it's supposed to be classic and all that, but just by preference. Yeah, see, that kind of that style of police light just doesn't really vibe. I see nothing. Wow, I didn't do that much damage. I was expected to have done more.
Suspect is heading off-road.
Not much longer.
A roadblock is deployed directly ahead of you.
Contact.
Get a cheap and easy bust right there. That was probably the easiest bust that I've gotten in this game so far. That was incredibly easy. You know what? I'm going back and flipping that one too. Just give me a moment to get here, guys. Alright, that's all saved now. Let's go. Let's get the spoils. The fruits of our labors. Well, we only got one car from that, and that is the Countach. Yep! We got the sucker. Those white rims suit the car extremely well. do one more here. Guidance. I wonder what that's referring to. Don't have... Use a car that we already used. I guess I'll use... This one looks the closest to like a guided missile, so I'll use the food dash. Although for me, I'd probably ditch that goofy light bar that's on the top. Again, sorry if you like that style of light bar, it's just not my style.
Central to all units, officers require assistance on Coral Bay Drive.
Oh, this one's a rapid response. Dang it. Well, at least this car has powerful nitrous, if I remember correctly. And decent. Okay, it's not the fastest. It doesn't have the fastest top speed, but it's certainly manageable. And the nitrous certainly makes up for it. The handling is just... I might have undersold how well this car handles, but I think the ranking video. Like, my main issue with the car was in its racer form, it has probably the lowest top speed here, maybe second to, maybe tied with the Panamera or the Corvette Grand Sport, but it's certainly better than most because A, powerful nitrous, and B, much powerful handling. But then, of course, this car isn't exactly durable, so it's like a glass cannon for a car. A glass cannon. Bro, the traffic wall. The return of the traffic wall. Kidding me? I thought I left that behind when I did that the Porsche Turbo Rapid Response. I guess not. Traffic cars just seem to love screwing me sometimes. Might as well just start. As soon as I start seeing traffic, when and where I can, I'm just gonna start flagging. You can't make that up! Okay, maybe that one you can. I just wasn't paying attention at the time. I was looking on the side that I shouldn't have. Already got 12 seconds worth of penalties. Not good. That's what I mean. Stop wall grinding. Better than that, Countach. You're better than that! To be close. Oh no. There we go. He wasn't that hard. Just a little mildly infuriating. Especially with that traffic wall. And that random traffic car that just decided, hey, let me turn in front of Exodus and completely block him. Anyways. got promoted once again. And how fitting, we got 50 bucks, and we're at trooper rank. Oh, this car is also very underrated. Probably one of my favorite. Again, I say another one of my favorite Lamborghinis, but really, I like all the Lamborghinis in this game, even the Diablo S, which I ranked pretty damn low for when I did the exotics ranking. I like that car as well. It's just, and from a design standpoint, it's just that in terms of performance, it's not exactly the best. Looks like we got another 959. Wait a minute. Go back. The Porsche 959 may not look like an off-road motor in the scene. Wait a minute. I honestly thought we'd use the 959 for this mission, not the 911 Speedster.
The Speedster name is one of the most evocative
Okay,
in the
well,
history.
I guess we'll just go right into this then. By the way, this is the worst supercar right here. I'm just gonna say it. It looks absolutely beautiful, even with the police livery on it. In fact, I'd say it's probably one of the best looking police
Measuring
cars in
speeds
the
in
game.
excess of 150 miles per hour.
It's just
Something is
how it
blowing this guy
drives
down.
is absolutely abysmal.
Interceptor is
You're about to
en
see it
route to your
first.
location.
Interception unit is on scene. I'm standing down.
Alright, first thing I want to demonstrate is that is some slow turning response right there. The jokes write themselves. Like, seriously. I was about to say how bad the turning response is on this thing. And literally, as soon as I exit out, it's just like... But seriously, trying to drift with this car is like trying to navigate an office while dragging your office cap. It is not easy. Top, and to add on to that, this car's acceleration ain't exactly all that good either. It's heavily reliant on nitrous. But just, if that wasn't bad enough, the nitrous boost, at least on the racer version of this car, it ain't that good.
Suspect is headed off-road onto the trails. Okay, suspect is moving out of range. Re-engage.
Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Bro literally pulled a 360 on me. I didn't actually think a racer would do that. An AI racer. And to top it all off, this car's raw top speed ain't all that good. I mean, if you use nitrous and turbos, you could get it up to like 240 miles an hour, which that is the fastest that a supercar can go, I believe. But having to put up with that, having to put up with a low raw top speed, mediocre nitrous, horrible acceleration, and bad handling, it's the worst supercar in the game. And I wasn't just... And it's not just because I was taking time to explain why it was bad that I lost that. No, it was because the car is bad that I lost that. I took some... I was not... I will admit I wasn't paying 100% attention to the race at hand because I was trying to explain how bad this car was. But even if I was paying attention, the fact that the AI racer decided to jam me, pull a 360, Measuring
speeds in excess of 150 miles per hour. Nothing is slowing this guy down.
Interceptor assistance is en route to your location.
Interception unit is on scene. I'm standing down.
A shame, really, because I like the look of this car, but its performance values are just not that good. And also its durability, which I will admit, it's pretty tanky. But still, it's just not that good. Use a different car if you want to be competitive online.
Suspect is headed off-road onto the trails. Monitoring spike strip release in your area. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, great job driving. Great job dropping spike strips when I wasn't behind them. That was totally smart.
All units, listen systems are down. Suspect is using a jammer.
It might have worked before because you did it in a cheap spot. But it ain't gonna happen when I'm right behind you. I knew it. I knew he was gonna do that. I had a feeling he was gonna do that. He saw my roadblock and was like, nope, hold the other direction. Pull away in the opposite direction. Right up ahead, please! Oh. No, don't you dare get away from me. Bro, this car is so bad! Alright, well, I'm getting back home. I swear, if someone beats me online while using this car, if someone beats me with this car online, I'm gonna do 100 push-ups and eat like 5 ghost pepper almonds. Every 5 minutes. For like, if someone beats me online while using this car, if someone uses this car and beats me online,
monitoring a tire blowout. Evasive maneuvers.
I'm gonna do 100 push-ups on stream. Actually, no, that's a bad order. I'm gonna eat 5 ghost pepper almonds and then do 100 push-ups
Suspect
on
is driving on Mystic Lake Road.
That's probably not gonna happen. Because no one. I haven't seen a single person use this car. Even the helicopter is more effective than this car. And the helicopter is probably the most is probably the most detrimental pursuit tech item in the game. Like I said, it's a shame because I like the look of this car. It's just not that good. Literally better off using any other police car than this. Or racer vehicle. Seriously. I'll do the fun controls last. Or time to get this one over with. Yeah, the perfect excuse to use this. Actually, no. I'll use this one for the run to the hills. In the meantime, I'll use a familiar car that I already have. Z06. And this supercar chapter is actually taking a while to complete. It usually takes me about 2 hours to complete. Like,
Central to all units.
each tier
Officers
of
require
race.
assistance on Oakmont Valley.
Each tier, the racers and the cops combined. But it's already been like almost 2.5
This is a
hours.
training exercise, but you will be evaluated as if this was a live situation.
I'm not sure how far I am for both sides. Oh no. Really? Traffic in this game sometimes pulling the most out-of-pocket, unwarranted hit runs. No! How did that not count? Bruh. The traffic knows exactly where it needs to go in order to screw it. Thankfully, at least the CL6 handles pretty smooth. This car will unlock it sooner than the 911 Speed. And it's miles and miles better. My driving isn't exactly doing this car justice. At least we still got gold on this. Remember when I used to do this failing this game. I could barely get gold on these, especially the Apollo one. Okay, now we get the CCX as a SUV vehicle. Sweet, although again, it's the starter. It's the starter type of car, so it's not exactly the best vehicle. Limited ammunition. You know what? Since it's a Porsche that we're going up against, I might as well use a Porsche myself.
Stolen Porsche 918 Spider spotted on Boulder Road. Suspect is believed to be a known street racer and enjoys evading pursuit.
He ain't evading this one.
Engaging intercepting unit. Proceed with caution.
He ain't evading this one. hot on his heels.
I've made contact. He has sustained some damage. Roger that. 10-71 received. You're clear to engage.
Roger that, 1073.
Might not have been the
Roadblock
best
units deploying
roadblock
directly ahead of
placement.
you.
Oh, another easy bust here, folks.
Target has been
I take it back.
apprehended.
That was the easiest bust ever. Because he was right in front of me. Unlike the Countach one, where I had to turn around. This time, he was right in front of me when he crashed. I know, I might end up actually... Sonics. Speed enforcement events now available. Okay, so we actually completed our goal for the cop side. But now for the racer side. Okay, I'll use the camera. I drove the GT3 RS. Also, I guess another reason why the supercar category is probably my favorite is because the starter car that you get, the Porsche 911 GT, the Porsche 911 Cabriolet Turbo S, it's probably the best starter car in the game. Has a good balance of everything. Again, pretty weighted in terms of acceleration, as in like it has pretty fast acceleration. Respectable top speed, decent handling, pretty good nitrous, decent durability. It's an all-round good car. And also pretty good for off-roading because it's all-wheel drive. What a clean grip right there. I know when people think of like good Porsches in the supercar category, they probably think of the 918 Spider. But this one ain't... It might not be as good as a 918 Spider, but it's certainly a very close second. Earth. Well, I guess I'll quick check and see. I got a notification. Nothing popped up. Weird. Maybe that's an idea for. Maybe that's an idea for Windows notification having to control me on something like this. Still clear. It wasn't a clean race, but at least we made it in first. Wanted level increased. Fender level 2. Pretty revolutionary car for its time, to be honest. But in terms of favorites, I don't know. I have a friend of mine who actually loves this car, but it's not. It wasn't exactly one of my favorites back in the day. We unlocked the Countach the cop deal.
Countach.
Now it's time we do it as a racer. And I want you guys to watch this intro, because it's probably the funniest intro in the entire game. In terms of, like, you know, Gauntlet and Hot Pursuit intros. Just watch this. We decided to do a little bit of trolling on the sheriff's department. Just pull up behind him, like, hey, how you doing? And then we just decided to go speed right past him. He's like, okay, buddy, it's on. You're under arrest. Yeah, well, good luck catching me, because I have 7 spike strips on my screen. 2 jammers and a turbo as well. No! Okay, that could have gone way worse. But at least I found something of a hole. It's gonna be a while till those guys catch up. Yeah, see, this is my problem. It tops off at like 188, 187. When other cars of the tier can reach up to 200 miles an hour and stop without nitrous. Thankfully, the nitrous boost on this car is pretty powerful, but that low raw speed really, it's a bit detrimental. And so is its pretty pathetic durability. No! Dang it! No. That's it. I mean, sometimes the cops just know exactly where to put themselves. Like, right into my spike strips. be close to unlocking that next spike strip. I don't know how many successful spikes I landed on them, but I have to be getting close. Who's gonna get it? You are! Apparently.
My car's down. I need someone to take the time.
Suspect is into the stand, heading towards the rocks.
Wow, I finished this one a lot of times. You know what? Just use a jammer right there for no reason, even though none of them deployed any pursuit tech in that race except for a few low blocks. What are they gonna be? Well, first off, an equipment upgrade. Alright, I'm just gonna
Hudson
wait
Tech.
for this.
Cutting-edge aftermarket automotive technology. Announcing the ultimate upgrade for your shredder technology. MDLS, the multiple device launching system. Double your stopping power. Deploy 2 shredders at once.
If I remember correctly. That is gonna be OP. 2 spike strips at once. We got 2 new rides here. The Countach and the Corvette ZR1, which... Again, like the Z06, this is one of the most underrated cars in its tier. I actually don't think I have either of these cars unlocked. I wonder what they're gonna... Okay, so one of these is gonna be on loan for me, so... You know what, I'll wait till later for this one. Let's do it a little bit faithful. Now we get to... It seems like we're managing to unlock all the exclusive... Well, all the instant unlocks in the supercar. I actually need to take a moment to appreciate just how fast this car accelerates, even without nitros. Because it's all-wheel drive, of course it's gonna be fast. Oh, wow, it's getting up there incredibly quickly. Damn, I actually didn't... This car might be underrated. It cornered... It took that corner like a champ. It accelerates incredibly quickly. Let's see how it goes off-road, because this is apparently like an off-road supercar like the Honestly, it didn't do too bad there. That is until that random traffic car decided to spawn right in front of me. I swear, I'm not driving this bad on purpose. I'm not trying to be ironic here, just that things aren't exactly going my way with this race. Whoa! I almost crashed into those guys wrecked. Which, if I remember anything from this game, it's that if you crash into them, you don't just blow past them. No, you wreck as well. Which that is stupid. I've been a bit quiet. I'm just listening to the music right now. The song is called Warm Story, yet it strangely seems to suit a cold environment like this. I guess that's just the beauty of early NFS soundtracks. And the beautiful remix work that was done by Mellow Sonic. Like, no matter where you drive in Need for Speed, I was gonna say just Hot Pursuit, but like, no matter where you drive in, like, any Need for Speed game, you'll always find somewhere where the music, like, it just suits. It just all clicks. It all comes together. And I'm pretty sure that means we now have the 959 as a racer vehicle. Yep, that's our own vehicle. It's funny, it's all classified, but you could probably search up the performance statistics online at the time. man. I don't really like this car.
It's hard to
Let's
say.
get it
what
over
sets
with.
most-
I mean, it is actually based on the Mercedes 300 SL, which, again, for those of you who don't know, that car was made, it was unveiled on the same day as my birthday, February 6th. Granted, it might have been nearly half a century over. There might be nearly half a century difference between them, but it's still an interesting fact. But honestly, I'm not that big a fan of the SLS. At least that stock. The Black Series, on the other hand, it's a pretty cool upgrade. And that one I may actually like. But just that stock is just, man, this car doesn't really stand out to me. At least with racer time trials, I can hit the walls all I want and I don't get any time. Except for, the ones that I get for slowing down. Those just come back. Miles an hour. The M6 that unleashes you? Yeah, no, sorry, but I'm not really going to take much of an opportunity to unleash it. Yet. Okay, maybe I will, because this next race is almost the perfect opportunity. Now, honestly, I don't like this car either, but it's definitely a step up from the Porsche Speedster. Honestly, I might go back someday and just react to my own ranking videos, see how well they age, see which takes I still agree with, which I don't. Now, what I think the wiki is somewhat crude for this car, where it says the BMW M6 convertible has an extremely powerful nitrous boost. It really shows. The problem is, though, its acceleration is not all that good. Its handling is almost as bad as the Speedster. And that is why I try to avoid wrecking into them. That is why I try to avoid driving into other people's wrecks, because that crap can happen. Anyways, on about the M6. It has a pretty powerful nitrous boost, but the problem is, its acceleration is not all that good. Its handling is almost as bad as the Speedsters. Maybe not as bad, but it's certainly in the lower half. Its top speed, while pretty high, you have to rely on your nitrous to get up. For me, I generally like to prioritize acceleration and handling above all else for cars. And unfortunately, this car just does not deliver either of those requirements. Yeah, look, I'm in 7th gear right now. It's gaining like a mile an hour per like every 2 seconds. Whereas something like, I don't know, maybe the Gallardo, it gains a mile an hour every second. I will say, it may still be a pretty bad car, all things considered, but it's certainly a hell of a lot more drivable. Please, no traffic here. Please, no traffic. Yep, no traffic. See, the Porsche Speedster wouldn't be able to pull that off. Not without, like, being extremely close to hitting either side of the wall. Either side's wall. Carries this car. Too bad as soon as you go through a corner, you're back down to way lower, way below your top speed. Please be something good. Oh, yes! The best car in the game here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not kidding. Once I eventually get up to the hypercar tier, you'll see. Now we get to this. Good old Veyron Grand Sport.
The Grand Sport delivered.
Again, this car is one of my absolute favorites. Just the shape, the records that it set. This car was a revolution. More than anything else. Just a short. Well, at least I can hop on right around here. Be way quicker. Way quicker than just going all the way around. Okay. The handling ain't as bad as I remember. But... oh yeah, it's definitely a lot. Definitely ain't as bad as I remember. That nitrous boost, that is just pathetic. That means most of its acceleration is coming purely from its raw horsepower and acceleration. That sure makes getting up to top speed a lot more difficult. At least now we're nearing the area where I can truly unleash the power of this car. Right down the straight. 3 Points Road. Great for no traffic. Blast. 55 miles an hour ain't bad. But when you see how fast the Koenigsegg CCXR goes, how fast the McLaren F1 goes, almost hit stationary track. That would have been embarrassing. Where do I hit this? Now I got a lot more options. Well, I think I'm gonna start off with trail destruction. Perfect excuse to take the GTR out. As far as I remember, this is one of the more fun gauntlets. I kind of wish though that we had gauntlet events where we could select any of the cars that we wanted. See how long it can survive. It's really, isn't that what a gauntlet is supposed to be? those.
Monitoring spike strip release in your area.
Wow, those didn't hit him, even though they like went right past him,
Spike strip online.
right here.
Suspect is off-road, last seen heading towards the observatory.
Great roadblock placement, guys. I shouldn't speak too soon, because as soon as I do, I know they're gonna place a roadblock in the area that I can't fly.
Central requesting a roadblock.
I'm putting together units ahead of your position and maintain current route.
These one of you hit.
Clear.
Whoa!
Deploy directly ahead of you.
Clean!
Spike strip missed the target.
Clean right there. Clean evasion. I threaded the needle like here. I threaded the needle right there like a champ. Oh. I haven't hit a single one of these guys before. I haven't hit any of those pursuing officers, any spike. That's about to change here. Come on, get a little bit closer. See what happens. That.
Unit down. Requesting EMP.
Still have an unbroken streak of not hitting a single roadblock in this race. Or I'm sorry, this gauntlet.
Suspect is in the stand heading towards the rocks.
Alright, have fun with that.
Central, send me a cell.
Whoa! You actually got hit with that? Damn. Alright, 2 new rewards. What are they? Well, first off, we get our wanted level increased. Defenders 3. And now we can finally do that. What was it? One of those races where we had to rent the SL65. Well, before that, I'm gonna do the Barnstormer Gauntlet with you. Oh boy, this is about to be painful because we're using the Speedster yet again, and you know what? No, we're just gonna get this over quickly because I don't want to spend any longer in this car. I don't like flying.
Central requesting a roadblock.
I'm putting together units ahead of your position and maintain current route. Clear. Roadblock deployed directly ahead of you.
You'll have an unbroken streak so far. Not a single roadblock has been.
Suspect is headed off-road.
Here, a helicopter right over me. I'm actually gonna try something.
Detecting an EMP lock signal. Take evasive maneuvers.
EMP missed the target.
I thought I could actually do it. I know I've done it once before where I actually EMP'd the helicopter out of the sky, but no, he's like Screw that, I'm not about to get knocked out.
EMP.
And for those of you who don't believe me, search it up. You can actually EMP a helicopter out of the sky.
Suspect is now on Boulder Road.
Yeah, I probably could have right there if I slowed
Suspect has missed the spike strip. Better luck next time. Over.
but I am not taking that risk. I want to get through this as soon as possible. The less time I spend in this car, the better I'm going to be.
Suspect is headed off road.
The sooner I can actually drive cars that are drivable.
Monitoring spike strip.
Oh, I actually not both mountain
I need another call. We just lost the unit.
Not too tired. I knew that was coming. Had to feel it. No! Well, there goes my unbroken streak. And of course, it was this car that ruined it. Nice drive. But now I ain't too happy. I'll be taking out your partner, too.
Spike strip missed the target.
Will. Gotta get in range.
Spike strip deployed. We are showing spike strip deployed at your location.
What? That wasn't enough to take him out?
Suspect evaded spike strip. We're reading a disruption to the system. Please confirm.
Thanks for the push. That was unnecessarily painful. Hey, we got a new car. Got a new car to the flex. Granted, I'm probably gonna only use this thing if I want to torture myself. Power trip here. Now I have the V12 Vantage that I can use. Let me see how far I am away from it. Okay, still quite a ways away. And rightfully so, because that car is... The SO65 is the best car in this. In my opinion, at least. Last one I have tonight. Really, it's called the Black Series, and yet you chose red for it. Not gonna lie, it looks alright in red, but I was honestly expecting a more grayish or black color. I know I like the Mercedes, the SL65s in town. I call it V12 Thunder. Man, the Vantage's engine sound is almost pitch perfect. And I think that it's only like the sound of two Ford Mondeos that are two Ford Mondeo engines that are strapped together. stay ahead. The SL65 is still hot. Anyway, so red. Power of speed. Finish line's right up ahead. Press it. Pass it. Yes! Just barely beat it. Just barely. Two new rewards. One new car. Oh, yes! Design the Sinkway. And we're unlocking a lot of the greats right here. And of course, we get the NFS edition as well. Which, they're both epic. And if you don't know why this car is held in such high regards by the NFS community, stay tuned for the next NFS Hot Pursuit stream, because all will be explained then. V10 competition between these two grades. I'll go with the R8 since I've driven it less. Getting a lot of duels done today as well. .1 miles. Absolute V10 endurance right now. Both driving the Spider version. I'm pretty sure that's because in the original Hot Pursuit base R8, the base Gallardo is unlockable as a racer vehicle, but the base R8 is not. It was a DLC car. So that's why they use both the Spiders in this race. This V10 duel. Can't be that bad for this car, right? Can't. Yeah, that handling's a little bit stiff. Handbrakes rather than just tapping the gas. Top speed. Well, actually, a little bit over. You know what? That's cool. That was a relatively clean race. Not much comment. A lot more new events just opened. Race review. I don't think I've... Okay, yeah, I have to install the race review. I'll just randomly pick one and it... Go with whatever. I have no idea what I picked. I just blindly chose one. I'm not even looking at my second screen to see. I literally have no idea what I got thrown in. Great, we're back in the 959. Old horsepower for one last ride. Old stallion of Stuttgart. Wow, this thing actually... Yeah, this thing accelerates faster than a Nissan GT-R. That car is like the standard for extremely quick accelerating vehicles. That's unbelievable to think about. Car from like 1988 is beating it. Maybe not 1988. I don't know when this. I don't remember when exactly this car was unveiled. But it was certainly like late 80s, early 90s. I thought I'd be able to make it past that one, but nope. Not as bad as it was before, but still not that easy. Not rub my eye like exactly, but yeah. Camaro's engine is smoking. That can't be good. Thought that truck almost costed me. Almost costed me that race. Oh yes, the Superleggera. Literally the car we just beat too. I know there's a race up here that's gonna be perfect. Use it in. I'm gonna go with it in white. Yeah, this race, resisting arrest right here. This is one of the best hot pursuits in the game. Unfortunately, I remember this way back when I was playing the game rather actively, but the supercar category, for being my favorite tier in the game, it only has one hot pursuit where you're allowed to use every vehicle. I mean, as a cop. And that only one is the one where run to the hills, where the only pursuit tech you have are passive pursuit tech, roadblocks, and your helicopters. No spike strips, no EMPs. The only way you could take them, those racers out, is by meleeing them or being lucky with a helicopter.
Approved. EMPs are authorized for use. Monitoring spike strip releases.
That ain't happening. I'm not gonna try to EMP that helicopter in the sky. The sucker was flying way too fast. Thanks for clearing the path for me. I know there's something waiting around that corner. There. There are SLS. Excuse me, a Lamborghini Gallardo? There's like multiple in this race.
Wrecker is en route. Suspect is driving. Got him now.
That was effective handbrake. He's right. Whoa! How did that happen? I thought I was about to go car surfing again. Thought I left that behind. Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Spike strips are authorized for use. Detecting an EMP lock signal.
Nice try. Wow, there were like 5 spikes dropped in that one instance, bro. They were throwing everything they had at me there. Everything.
EMP has missed the target. EMP has missed the target. All units continue pursuit. Suspect is out of range. EMP lock has failed.
Oh, this guy. Yep.
Restrict deployed.
I saw that happen. What? It was just a little love tap. Oh, no! No, no, no! Why'd you leave me here? No!
Restrict deployed.
Well, that was weird.
Over.
Nothing but straightaways here. No roadblock line. Oh crap, but there is a helicopter that could ruin things for me. And traffic too.
Turbo boost available.
That's not that. Either is that. They're starting to gain. I ain't liking this kind of pressure. I would have thought to EMP that helicopter, but nah.
Are you monitoring this? This guy's doing a lot of damage.
Put someone out with those. Got one new reward. What's it gonna be? Or Aston. 1 of 77. See how close I am. Okay, still quite a ways off. I'm surprised how much it needs that I need to unlock the Phantom Air Turbos race. So, that one's quite a ways off. Anyways, I'm gonna do one last race here, and quite fittingly titled Sunset Races. Because it's getting late where I am, guys. I was hoping I'd be able to do some multiplayer tonight, but it's just way too late for me. Stream's been going on for like 3.5 hours. Way longer than I was planning. So, this will be the last race. Hopefully it'll be a good one. I love my choice of car that I chose. If I didn't like this car, why would I have proposed it? That was very, very bad. Right there. Ow! Really? Whoa. Bruh! That was a catastrophe right there. No. Really, dude? Not only did you need to, like... Not only could you not go inside the shortcut, you also had to prevent me from going into it. That seems perfectly fair. No! Well, I was gonna say I was gonna do a clean run through the spiral with this car, because this car, I don't know how many times I've said this in the stream, but this car handles like fun. Probably the best handling car in the supercar category. Not at all saying that just because it's track focused kind of. It just feels extremely smooth. Really fat? Well, not so fast. Oh! No, no. That was pretty bad. Well, 9 miles. This is a pretty long race. Probably the most painful section of this game. Could also just be me getting PTSD from Rivals, because forced in Rivals, that is, I'm sorry to tell you, Moses, I'm sorry sorry to say, Moses B, but that section is probably the tightest layout in a Supercar era game. Literally, for me, it felt like extremely tight, like you had little room to drive around. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. But it is not the most driver-friendly, whether you're a top or the smooth bun right there. Barely lost any speed there as well. Pushing to the finish. Yes. I might have not have been the most challenging race, but it was certainly fun. That, ladies and gentlemen, is where I'm gonna call it for tonight. Like I said, it is incredibly late where I am right now. So, yeah, this is where I gotta end it. Gotta rest up. Gotta prepare for tomorrow. But I will be back to this game sometime this week. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, cadets and citizens, take care. Farewell.